Today's guilty verdict forever brands R. Kelly as a predator who used his fame and fortune to prey on the young, the vulnerable, and the voiceless.
After decades of suspicion and allegations, it took just 9 hours of deliberation for a Brooklyn jury to find singer R. Kelly guilty on all counts.
Victims speaking out after decades of allegations against R. Kelly, the singer now convicted in federal court.
For 30 years, we were overlooked. For 30 years, people said we were lying. For 30 years, people said this didn't occur.
I feel like justice has been served.
Kelly convicted on 8 counts of sex trafficking and 1 count of racketeering charges. The 54-year-old singer possibly facing the rest of his life in prison for leading what prosecutors allege was a criminal enterprise consisting of himself and an entourage of individuals as the leader of the enterprise. Kelly used his fame to recruit women and girls to engage in illegal sexual activity. 50 witnesses took the stand over the course of Kelly's 6-week trial. The prosecution alleging Kelly had encounters with 6 women, including the late singer Aaliyah, who Kelly secretly married in 1994 when she was 15 and he was 27. The marriage was later annulled. Lawyers for Kelly, who pleaded not guilty, said the relationships were consensual, suggesting the accusers were jilted lovers and fangirls trying to cash in.
Of course, Mr. Kelly is disappointed. He was not anticipating this verdict.
We will not comply! We will not comply!
Across New York, thousands of healthcare workers face termination over the state's vaccine mandate. The deadline was midnight. The vast majority of the state's healthcare workers are vaccinated, but a vocal minority, 16%, aren't.
I'm worried about nursing home staffing. 1 in 5 nursing aides have, refused to get the vaccine.
The governor saying it's a significant deadline.
It reflects my priority to just stop this virus dead in its tracks. We are over it, we are done, we want to move on. And the only way we can do that is to ensure that everyone is vaccinated.
And New York City public schools are next.
Stop the mandate!
An appeals court decision cleared the way for the mayor to implement a deadline for teachers and staff there by Friday at 5 p.m. Similar mandates taking effect across the country. A North Carolina healthcare system fired around 175 staff for being unvaccinated. United Airlines has a mandate that goes into effect in a matter of days. Now, at least 7 employees suing to block it from taking effect. President Joe Biden got his booster shot and urged the millions who are still unvaccinated to get their first shots.
It can save your life. It can save the lives of those around you, and it's easy, accessible, and it's free.